Justin, two Gator teams have home court advantage tonight.
WUFT sports anchor Amanda Cheney will tell us more about the matchups tonight.
That's right, kicking off the night is softball up first. In less than an hour, the Gators will be back in their renovated stadium after an exhibition game last night against the Japan national team. I'll have more on their game tonight after the break. Don't go anywhere, sports is up next. The Gator softball team didn't come away with any runs in last night's exhibition game, but tonight they will have another opportunity against North Florida. Welcome back to sports. I'm Amanda Cheney. There were a few firsts for the Gators last night. First time in a renovated stadium and first time playing an international team. Tonight's game against the Ospreys, however, is not a first. The Gators hold a perfect 8-0 series record over North Florida. Last year, Florida won 9-0 when Kelly Barnhill threw her first no-hitter of the 2018 season. This year, Barnhill has already been named to the preseason All-SEC team. She also picked up her 10th SEC Pitcher of the Week honor after an undefeated slate at the USF Opening Weekend Invitational. First pitch for tonight's game is scheduled for 6 o'clock. With back-to-back losses on the road in conference play, the Gator men's basketball team is back at home tonight to host Vanderbilt. You may think Florida has struggled this season, but Vanderbilt, on the other hand, has it worse. Vandy is winless in league play, 0-10 in the SEC, and has an 11-game losing streak. The Gators will want to take advantage of these kind of numbers in tonight's game. Head coach Mike White has said practices for the team this week have been more energy-driven, especially from Jalen Hudson. In the Gators' most recent loss at Tennessee, Hudson equaled his season high, scoring 15 points on 5 of 12 shooting. This could be Hudson's breakout game, and he says he wants the team to keep moving forward.
It's kind of like a newfound energy. Kind of went through a rough patch here in the last couple weeks, I would say, even more so the last week and a half. We're just really not happy with where we're at right now as a team, so we just want to be able to control what we can control, and one of those things is energy.
Tip-off in the Odom tonight is set for 9 o'clock, and the Gators will look to bring the energy to break their 3-game losing streak. A team Florida will have to see next week came away with a big win on the road at Kentucky. The LSU Tigers outscored the Wildcats 41-31 in the second half, and the game ended with a controversial call. Cavell Bigby Williams tipped in a missed shot to end the game. The video replay showed potential offensive goaltending, but since it is not a reviewable play, officials could only review whether the shot was scored from before time ran out. Ultimately, the number 19 Tigers did beat number 5 Kentucky 73-71. This LSU team will host the Gators next Wednesday in Baton Rouge. For the first time in school history, the Eastside High School girls soccer team has qualified to the state semifinals. The Rams shut out the River Ridge Knights 3-0 last night to become the Class 3A Region 2 champions. It was 1-0 coming out of the first half when senior Sabella Quintana found the back of the net and doubled Eastside's lead. Just 9 minutes later, junior Claire Tallum added yet another goal for the Rams. Eastside's head coach Sergio Quintana was proud of his team after the game.
It wasn't a pretty game. There was a lot of bumping, a lot of little nicks here and there. We couldn't get going quite as well as we liked to, but we were able to hold up to the pressure and prevail.
Next up for the Rams is the state semifinal game on Friday. Eastside will host the Gulf Breeze Dolphins at Citizens Field starting at 7 o'clock. One of Florida's key ingredients this football season was defensive coordinator Todd Grantham. Now he could be flocking north to Cincinnati for a job at the NFL. It was reported earlier that Grantham was among a handful of candidates to land the Bengals defensive coordinator position. Today, NFL insider Ian Rappaport is reporting the Bengals have narrowed their focus to hiring Grantham. Bruce Feldman of Fox Sports says Grantham has gone back for a second meeting with Cincinnati.
Thank you, Amanda. Before